A customer's monthly water bill was $75.74. Due to a rate increase, her monthly bill is now $79.86. To the nearest tenth of a percent, by what percent did the amount of the customer's water bill increase? Now, to solve for the percent increase of the customer's water bill here, we just have to subtract the absolute increase of the bill in dollars and then divide this by the original amount of the bill. So the original amount is $75.74, and now it has increased to $79.86. So we can just subtract 75 from 79. So that is $79.86 minus $75.74 divided by 75.74, and this is just equal to 0.054. And now we can multiply 0.054 by 100% to get the percentage. So this is just equal to 5.4%. So our answer here is letter D. Some values of the linear function f are shown in the table above. What is the value of f of 3? So we're given values in the table. We have the values of x and f of x, which is just our y. And this is linear. So we can choose 2 points from the table and then solve for the slope. And then we can write the equation of the line, which is y equals mx plus b. Then we can solve for the value of f of 3. So let's do that. Say we choose 0, -2, and 0.24. So our slope is just equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So this is 4 minus -2. 2 minus 0, this is just equal to 6 over 2. Therefore, the slope is just equal to 3. So our equation is just y equals 3x plus b. And now we can solve for b, which is our y-intercept. We just have to choose 1 point from the table to substitute to the values of x and y. Let's say we choose 0 and -2. Okay, choose 0, -2. So this would be -2 equals 3 times 0 plus b. So -2 equals 0 plus b. Therefore, b is just equal to -2. Therefore, the equation of the line is just y equals 3x minus 2. And y is just equal to f of x. And now we can solve for f of 3. Okay, so f of 3 is just 3 times 3 minus 2. Because the value of 3 here is the value of x. So this is 9 minus 2. Therefore, f of 3 is just equal to 7. Our answer here is letter B. In the xy plane, the graph of 2x squared minus 6x plus 2y squared plus 2y equals 45 is a circle. What is the radius of the circle? So the equation of the circle given here is in general form. Now to solve for the radius of the circle, we need to write this equation in its standard form, which is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where h and k is the center, and then r is the radius. So how are we going to do that? So we will group this equation into two. We divide them into two and then complete the squares. So let's do that. Let's simplify this equation first by dividing both sides by 2. So that would be 2x squared minus 6x plus 2y squared plus 2y equals 45 divided by 2. So our equation would become x squared minus 3x plus y squared plus y equals 22.5. Now this is our equation now. We can divide them into two groups, x squared minus 3x plus y squared plus y equals 22.5. And now we can complete the squares. So this is just x squared minus 3x plus negative 3 over 2 squared plus y squared plus y plus 1 over 2 squared equals 22.5. And whatever we add to the left, we also add to the right. So that this is negative 3 over 2 squared plus 1/2 squared. Now let's simplify the whole thing. Now we get x squared minus 3x plus 2.25 plus y squared plus y plus 0.25 equals 25. Now we can write this equation here as x minus 1.5 squared and this equation here as y plus 0.5 squared. Then we can write 25 as 5 squared. And now we have already written the equation of the circle in a standard form with center 1.5, negative 0.5, and our radius is just equal to 5. Therefore, the answer here is letter A. Two times 5x minus 20 minus 15 plus 8x equals 7. What value of x satisfies the equation above? So we just have to solve for the value of x. We simplify everything. We just have to distribute to the expression inside the parentheses and then the negative sign to this expression here and then solve for x. So that would be 2 times 5x minus 2 times 20 minus 15 minus 8x equals 7. Then this is just 10x minus 40 minus 15 minus 8x equals 7. And then we group like terms. Okay, so this is 10x minus 8x minus 40 minus 15 equals 7. And this is just 2x. 10x minus 8x is 2x. Negative 40 minus 15 is just negative 55 equals 7. And adding 55 to both sides, this would give us 2x equals 62. And dividing both sides by 2, we get the value of x, which is equal to 31. Therefore, the value of x that satisfies this equation here is equal to 31. In the xy plane, the graph of y equals 3x squared minus 14x intersects the graph of y equals x at the points 0, 0 and AA. What is the value of A? So it's given here that the graph of the two equations intersect at 2 points here, point 0, and AA. Now to solve for the intersection points of the graphs of these equations here, we need to solve the system of the two equations. We can solve for the value of x here or y, since it's already given here that y is equal to x. And we can substitute the value of y to the first equation. So that would be y equals 3x squared minus 14x. And the value of y is just x, so this is x equals 3x squared minus 14x, and subtracting x from both sides. So this is just equal to 0, equals 3x squared minus 15x. And now we can factor out 3 from here, 3x. So that will be 3x times x minus 5. Now we can solve for the values of our x, possible values for x. So that will be 3x equals 0 and x minus 5 equals 0. So x here is equal to 0 and x here is equal to 5. So the possible values for x are 0 and 5. Since y is equal to x, therefore the value of y when x is 0 is also 0. When x is equal to 5, the value of y is also equal to 5. Therefore, the intersecting points are 0, 0 and 5, 5. So the value of a here is just equal to 5. The line with the equation 4/5 x plus 1/3 y equals 1 is graphed in the xy plane. What is the x-coordinate of the x-intercept of the line? Now to solve for the x-intercept of the line, we need to set y equals 0. So substituting the value of y to the equation, so that is 4/5 x plus 1/3 times 0 equals 1. So this is just 0. So we have 4/5 x equals 1, dividing both sides by 4/5. So the value of x is just equal to 5/4, or 1.25.